Welcome back to another episode of Parker's Garden. Enjoy.
I got a pile of a few walnuts, black walnuts that I picked this morning. And a good way to tell if they're ready and right for you, you'll take one, press your thumb into it. If it leaves an indentation like that, that lets you know they're right. And they're ready to be stepped on. Yes, literally stepped on. I'm gonna put on some boots later, step on these, and then rinse and wash the walnuts off before I crack them open. If I decide to crack these open, I may just keep them. But once I get this husk, this green husk from around, the black walnuts in the inside, of course you can see black walnuts in the inside, I'm gonna let it sit out in the sun and dry probably like 2 to 3 weeks. But I just wanted to show you guys how to know when a black walnut is ready on the tree. You see those indentions, a lot of these are doing good as far as leaving an indentation. All right, so black walnut tree, piece of it broke off because of the weather last night. Lightning hit it. Little piece, I can zoom. I got a coffee in my other hand. Can't really do anything, but see that? That's where it broke down from. And now I'm gonna have some early black walnuts, but I'm sad because this big old thing has failed. I mean, my tree's still here, but this is a big part of the tree. All the weight from the walnuts got to it, plus the lightning hit it, everything. So, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm going to pick them up, and that's exactly what I did. I picked them all up, as you can tell. And I decided to take some of those branches and, try to see if I can root them. And this is where the stomping began. Those are the fresh ones that came off. Yes, they're black, but some of them are black, but they're still fresh. They ain't ready yet. Actually, that one probably is, so I can put him over here. But these are the ones I'm about to get ready to mash up. They've been sitting out for about 2 weeks. I'm gonna get them walnuts out so they can start drying. I'm gonna do a time-lapse video so you don't have to sit here and see me stomp. I got on my stomping boots, ready to go, of course, where I put those trees and stuff out at. But either way, here we go. All right, you guys see this? Yeah, this is why you gotta stomp on this stuff. Stuff is yucky. Don't worry, I got my water hose right here. Show y'all why I had to step on this stuff. See? Break that husk around it. You get these babies. Yes, sir. That's what's called golden. Walnut. Black walnut, baby. Let them sit out there and dry. I'm gonna get these up out of here. Make sure I got them. Gotta reach in this gunk. So you can't be doing this, you're scared to get dirty. Pretty boys. Well, pretty ladies. More women probably gonna do this than men anyway. Just the way the world coming to. But as you can see, I get these black walnuts out of there. All right, getting these walnuts up out of there. Voila la la. There's another one. That's why it's important to stomp on these things. That's the easiest way to do it. Especially some of them were a little early, but I've been letting these sit compared to the bin behind me that's full. That's a 30-gallon bin. It's pretty much full to the top. But you see how the black walnuts find themselves? I'm gonna just go ahead and sit them out so I can dump this husk out. I got a hole. I'm gonna dump this husk in. Good for, compost for your plants and stuff. And then once I do that, I rinse these nuts off some more, and then we'll see which ones float, because the ones that's floating ain't no good. So we're gonna have to get rid of them. But anyway, let me finish getting down and dirty, and I'll show you once I finish getting all these out. Peace. All right, got all the husk out. Look at this mess. Ugh.
nasty, gunky stuff. But anyway, clean. Like I said, I'm gonna use that as some compost. Got a little hole where it's gonna go. If somebody tell me something better to do with the walnut husk, let me know. But other than that, I got my black walnuts here. I have in this bucket about right at 5 quarts worth. But I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these off. I'm gonna do a couple rinses on these. That way I can get as much of the gunk off from the husk, because it is leftover husk. But also, another reason why you want to rinse them off and check them, like I said, the ones that float are no good. So no need to be sitting here wasting time with black walnuts that are no good. So that's the importance of doing that. But quick tip, and I'll be back. Been having them sitting in water, and so it looks like only 2 are floating, which means, yeah, I can feel them and tell nothing's in them. Those 2 are no good. The rest of them still buried under the water, which is a good sign. But I'm gonna go ahead and move it over to the larger bin just to make sure that these babies are not floating. That way I can let these soak, and then let some more of that stuff come off, and then they're gonna sun dry and be ready in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks possibly. Really, hell, how long I want them. They're not gonna go bad. Black walnut, baby. And again, I could sell them, but I like black walnuts myself, and I prefer not to go spend no money. So I'm keeping them all over. This small batch, like I said, I still got a bunch more to go, but none of them came up floating. That's always a good sign. That means all of these, baby, do have good nuts in the inside of them. So that's what good nuts look like. LOL.
I'd like to thank you again for watching another episode of Parker's Garden. Enjoy your day.